Diana Hamilton was adjudged the Gospel Artist of the Year at Saturday's VGMA Awards. Now, she's been speaking exclusively to Becky.
And the winner is Diana Hamilton.
All right, so the Monio Hitmaker, the Gospel Artist of the Year 2019. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. My name is Becky. Diana Hamilton. I like the way you mentioned it, Diana Hamilton. How you feeling, baby?
I'm good. I'm good.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm good.
Are you tired?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm tired, but I'm excited when I'm talking to Becky.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I am.
But how is the feeling like generally? Is this? I know this is your first VGMA award. It's not like you haven't won any award before. You have won so many awards, but this is for Ghana. This is, you know, it just sits in.
It does.
2019, the Vodafone Ghana Music Gospel Artist of the Year and the Gospel Song of the Year.
I know.
How is the feeling like? I just want to know.
It's surreal. That's a description I can give it. You know, when you get nominated, you hope to win. But then you do. I had a statement I was making. I kept making that I'm protecting my heart. Okay. So I wasn't about it. But then I was believing God to win. But when it happened that I won, I was like, wow, did I win? So, you know, there was that kind of a mixed feeling. I wanted to win, but because I was protecting my heart, I was like, yeah, I'm open for anything. And then I won. And I was like, did I really win? And so walking up the stage, I couldn't believe I was the one walking up the stage. But yeah, it happened.
I noticed that the whole of Ghana was rooting for you. Yeah. I'm not sure it hasn't happened in a very long time. It's like everybody wants Diana Hamilton to win. Like, it's her year, it's her time.
It's her time. That statement, it's her time. Like,
yeah. How did you feel? Did you ever dream of a day like this happening, where you have the masses, full support for Diana Hamilton?
I prayed to God, and then I watched God answer the prayers, and then I was shocked. I prayed to God that, Father, let people acknowledge you. Because if you would say that there's anything fake, if you can call this fake, it's because there's an original before you can call something fake. And so if I'm going to God, and if it's God I'm using, if it's the God of heaven I'm working with, or is working with me, then I needed him to show himself strong and to get the attention of the masses. And so I was like, God, arise like the mighty warrior you are. Arise like the God I know you to be, and let the world see you in me. But then when it happened, I was like, wow. Because it wasn't something I did. I didn't pick a phone to say, please do this, or please go on social media. But then it just caught up with everyone. And then the statement, it's her time. So what have I done? I don't think there's anything huge I've done. But then it's actually God's time. That's how I took it. It wasn't my time. It was just the timing of God that happened.
I will love us to listen to that particular track, I suppose, is the prayer you pray, which made everything happen. Let's take that one back. Watch your front seat, walk back, events unfolding, a big casa, a big mimi. In fact, people are not proud of that. And so this particular song song was released not too long ago. I remember the experience you had at Kumasi.
Yes.
And that particular song came out. You performed it at the Accra, and I know you performed it also on the JoyNews channel.
Yes.
But we didn't pay attention.
I know.
So the Century song came out, and I'm like, oh, so you actually performed this song on stage? It's not like you sat to, record it. And,
no,
and
I actually sat.
live.
I actually sat, recorded it,
Okay.
and then put it on my album.
Okay.
So it's on the I Believe album.
So this is on the album.
Yes.
You
this
mean
is
that we're not paying attention to the album?
my point. So then people who fell in love with it on the album were like, I've always known it all along that it's going to do this. People are going to love it. And that's how come sometimes some songs get missing, some good songs get missing on an album.
Okay.
Because then, if you don't release singles and you just go bang an album, people just pick one song.
Yeah.
But I always knew, let me take you back. A song like Work in Progress. I went through a lot of problems with Work in Progress, but I knew what God was going to do with Work in Progress, because everybody in my team were like, Auntie, we can't go through the stress. Let's just drop that song, because Yehovah Beshe was a great song.
Yeah.
And they were like, we can go with Yehovah Beshe. But I knew where I was, how, what situation I was in. And I was like, no, this song has to come out. Now, Sencheni Nyankopon was like that for me. For that, it didn't fit. Okay, no, it wasn't a position for my team. It was problems I had getting even that song out of the studio. So much that I think when we got the song, we had to send the song straight to production, the mass production, because it was either that or we had to take it out. But then it means God was up to something, because I had prayed. I was like, certain things didn't go right. Certain things didn't sit right with me. And so this was me daring God to do something amazing. There was no addition to that song on stage. I had done it all in studio. It was the ministration at the end that God brought to me the morning of the Accra event. That once we prayed towards the event, myself and two sisters, God just said, I need to minister at the end of the song with that. And so I shared with the ladies, and then we took off with that. But if God is up to something, he will be up to something. Because for me, I actually felt Accra and Sencheni went amazing. But then Kumasi and Sencheni is the one that took off.
By storm,
You know.
with that yellow dress.
Do we have to talk about the fashion?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think I just know too much. But,
Yeah, Bex, we're talking of the Sencheni now.
but are you done with the Century Nyankopon? Because I want to move to Monio.
Go ahead.
Okay, so if Monio won you the Gospel Song of the Year, do you think it's deserving?
Listen.
You deserve to win that. I mean, looking at all the people in that
Category, I totally deserve to.
Well, that's where we bring the curtain down on today's show. That, of course, was Showbiz with Bex, brought to you by Awake Purified Water. We're back tomorrow with another edition of the AM show. My name is Kojo Yanks. In the meantime, you can get your news fix on myjoyonline.com. We've got all the latest stories right there. In about an hour, we'll bring you Joy News Today. Stay tuned, and of course, more news stories will continue throughout the day. Enjoy it.